Thistledown gang, welcome back to my channel, if you've already been here. If not, hi. It is fantastic to have you here. Please stay, and by that I mean subscribe. Today is Monday, let me check, the 25th of July. And that means I have exactly 1 week left until I'm off to ConQuest, which will be over once I've uploaded. No, that sounds like that's closely connected. It's not. Which will be over when this video is online, because I mean I have a fortnightly schedule, and I thought, hey, why not vlog this madness, these 7 days of complete abandon of everything that is sanity? Because the last week before a major event like ConQuest, which is the biggest LARP in the world, is always kind of special. And because I don't have enough on my plate right now, I am going to vlog this. I haven't done a vlog in ages, so here we go. But first, let's make kind of a list of what I'm still trying to achieve in this week. So my absolute have-to-dos are the pants and the shirt. I have to dye the fabric for the pants. I have to sew them. I have to finish the felling on the shirt, have to do the neckline and the cuffs. Shoes is a question mark because I have no idea if I can find shoes at the game. I'm not happy with my current shoe situation, but I can just take my hiking boots or my dogs that I've been wearing for the last few years. Test my FX makeup. Kind of important, can do that at the game as well. Test water balloon idea. Complicated to explain, but kind of important. White raunchy story. Long story about that. Probably not gonna make it. Blue books. Yes, have to edit those. Have to rebind those. Pack. Yes, definitely. Patches. If not, pack stuff for the patches. I can do those pre-game. Pre-game crafting is a total thing on location. Finish the Saints portraits. Also important. Finish this video. Well, baking is very optional. Tying in a scabbard is medium optional. And the newspaper. I'm making a newspaper special issue for the Great Summer Campaign. I'm usually not doing the newspaper at the summer campaign, but I'm doing a special edition. So I have to print it, fold it, and stamp it. And I also have to collect their new t-shirts, maybe buy a new tub, and distress a lamp. Whew. I bet I forgot something. I don't know what though. We'll see. So what I've already finished is writing the special edition of the newspaper that I usually do on another LARP, but that I'm making a special edition for this LARP. It's a whole thing. And I translated it into English so we can have 2 versions, so the international players can have fun too. And I got my new socks. Yes, character socks. From the post office, which is great. And I got, accepted at uni, but that's margins. And now I'll have to dye the fabric the right colors. I already started, but let me take you over there. So this is the color for this is the color for for one side of the pants. They are me party, so they're brain doesn't function anymore. So this is one of the colors of the pants, but I'm not quite pleased with it. This has been through a dye wash, but it's a bit too cold. It's a bit too blue. So the plan is to chuck it back into the wash with a more green thing, which I got at the craft store at some point today. Oh yeah, here it is. This is a brand of dye I haven't tried yet. I'm very much curious as to how it will work, and I hope it won't completely cover the bluish tone. Otherwise I'll have to do something to get it back, and that's another wash, and that's always 3 hours of waiting, and I hate waiting. But let's do that. at what's already been brewing for a day. It's, oh come on, it's this. This is an onion dye for the second part of the pants. The fabric was originally a very pale yellow, and I decided to make it a bit darker. I very much love onion yellow, but I am lazy, so I'll have to wait for the washing machine to be empty and clean again to rinse it out, because there's no way I am doing this by myself in the shower. I am far too lazy for this. But while we're at current operations, if I could find it, I started sewing a shirt, and I might have to, you know, continue doing that. So that was day one. That was far less than I expected, but hey, that's okay. But maybe I can get all the felling on the shirt done before I go to bed. That would be very good. And aside from that, I did almost all the printing for the newspaper. And part of the dyeing action, so that's nice. What I did not do is the dishes, but never mind that. See you tomorrow. Oh, hello! Short little, kind of late, let me look. It's almost 8 PM. Check-in for day 2. Today I did most of the newspaper stuff. I finished printing, we folded all of it, which is a bunch because it's like 700 of them, 200 English, 500 German, and I stamped a bunch of them, and also, but first, newspaper footage goes here. And also I collected these from the t-shirt printer. These are our new team shirts. It's kind of a tradition, or it's kind of a thing that groups at big LARPs have kind of pre-game shirts. So you can see that, hey, we're a team, and we have this t-shirt. And I like to do them a bit colorful. The one for my old group was basically a Varsity shirt with a roaring polar bear, because that was our animal, or a crest animal. And now it's this. Still kind of looks like a sports shirt, which is perfectly fine, because at least my character is basically a jock. I mean, the day isn't over yet. Let's see what else we can do. Among others, I have finished off this lovely little saint picture of Sancted Alestrina. Sancta Dalastrina is the saint of love letters, stamina problems, if you know what I mean, and gherkins. Santa Dalastrina of the Two Hills. She is based on Sandra Hill, an author of, let's say, erotic humor. As we do a lot of bullshitty raunchy readings at LARP, I recently acquired this. This is A Tale of Two Vikings by Sandra Hill. I can only recommend it. I'm not paid by this woman. I got it secondhand off eBay. It's her prose is immaculate. I love her very much, and it's just very, very funny. Just don't spend that much money on it. And this is how Santa Dalastrina actually looks. So I tried to kind of adapt her into the style I use for the saints portraits. And I found the other thing. It's another. I paint these on very thin mother of pearl slices, and this is the other one. It's not quite finished yet. It needs to dry for a spell, so I can add the next layer on her corona halo, for her halo. And this is Sanctit Belinda, and I've been listening to My Dad Wrote a Porno quite a lot the last few weeks. 2 weeks. I made it through 2 books in 2 weeks. It's fantastic. If you haven't heard it yet, it's a podcast. It's up everywhere. I think even on YouTube, and it's exactly my kind of stupid. She's responsible for tinkers because she's in pots and pans. It makes sense in it doesn't really make sense in context, but that's the context. And prostitutes. And there's a whole story about this, but I can't tell that on YouTube. I should just make a Patreon for all the smutty stuff that I can't show off here. Should probably just do that. And my next thing while that is drying is distressing this lamp. I got it at the thrift store for $3.50. It's an oil lamp, but I have rather large flickering fire LEDs that look fairly convincing, and they actually fit in there. They're rechargeable, so that is quite a good thing. But this looks far too modern. Actually, this kind of lamp would be, oh God. So this kind of lamp wouldn't be historically accurate for the time. I just put some of that price sticker in my mouth. It looks a bit like a position lamp from a ship, and we are a very nautical people, so maybe we just scavenge this somewhere on the coast from a shipwreck or something. It doesn't have to be Arctic level. We've been in this strange world with a bunch of weird stuff already, so why not scavenge a lamp from a ship that was actually a few tech levels above us? So I'm gonna distress that now. With My Dad Wrote a Porno on. Quite honestly, I wasn't sure if that wasn't plastic. Now I know it's not. That's actually quite good. So that's it for today. Excuse the mess in the background. Never mind, this is just a guest bed, it's not mine. I only have to clear it until Saturday. I'm gonna have an evening, night, whatever. It's almost 10 by now. But I'm kind of pleased with what I achieved today, I guess. So let's look at this tally and see you tomorrow. Hello! Even later check-in than yesterday. It is after 9 PM. What the fuck have I done today? I made a kind of longish trip to the hardware store because I had to get some things. So that took quite a lot of my free time. I finished this thing, the aging part of the lantern. Kind of proud of that one. As well as the two Saints pictures. I got some sewing on my shirt in while I was on a bus, train, whatever, public transport. And then I did a weird hyper-focus on things that will never see the light of day, so that's not great, but at least, hey, you know what? I did something for the tally. I'm not supposed to feel bad. I can have a life and nice things. I can have nice things while I'm still doing all of this. Self-care. Self-care is good. Yeah, let's look at this tally, and I'll see you tomorrow for hopefully more updates than today. And maybe more successful ones. That would be quite nice. Good morning. This is the part where sleep-deprived Thursday me tries to convince everybody that I'm going to make 2 videos within this week and post them 1 week after the other. That's not gonna happen. Anyhow, you'll get a part 2 of this video because this one will just span Monday to Thursday because it's getting long, and the rest is Friday to probably Monday or Tuesday at ConQuest, so you might actually get some pre-game footage as well. Glasses. Glasses? Glasses. I just noticed that for some reason I only have half of this pattern, which is inconvenient, but I can work around it. Accidentally made clown pants. It is by now 9 PM. Work was more busy than last week, so I didn't do a lot of sewing, but I managed to do something when there weren't any customers, so nice. I should maybe mention that my direct boss is coming with me to ConQuest because we're pretty good friends. So that's fine. I finished the neckline on my shirt, so that was part of the list.
I did quite a bunch of the sewing on the pants, but I'm not done yet. And I delivered the shirt I made for my boss friend to him, as well as his team shirt, and had a overall kind of good day. But as I said, this video is getting kind of long, so I'll cut it here, and I hope you enjoyed my weird rambling and kind of unstructured style here. It's kind of fun to do, but I think I need reasons to vlog, like going on LARP. And I'll see the camera, as in you, tomorrow when I start filming part 2. And you'll see me next week. Have a wonderful time until we meet again. Farewell.